Hey, hi everyone. In this video, I'm going to explain how to use one more loop command, that is number of times. So many times, right, in your processes, if you want to run your specific logic or specific code snippet, particular number of times, maybe like 5 times, 3 times, or even you can variabilize that. So if you want to use particular code snippet for a specific number of times, then you can use this number of uh, number of times command. So where do you get that? You need to go to core commands, you need to go to loop commands, and if you go here, it says loop number of times. So just for this demo purpose, what I have done, I have created one variable. It's called v count, and I'm assigning v count to 0. So how do we assign to variable in Openbots? So this is how there is a command called evaluate snippet. So basically you can write small code over here and you can make use of it. So here what I have done, I have created this v count variable, and then I'm assigning 0 to it. So initially this value will be 0, and then if you see this message box, let me run and show you as well. So it is showing as 0. So now imagine I need to run specific code snippet for a particular number of time. So here when we drag and drop this loop number of times for the first time, you will only get these two commands. So let me disable these two. So you will get only these two number of times and then an end loop. So if you double click and if you open, we need to specify how many times we need to run. So if you give 3, it runs 3 times. If you give 10, it runs 10 times. And whatever code snippet you have inside this loop command, right, between loop and end loop, this code snippet will run those many times. So I'm selecting 3, and then have done small variable assignment here. Initially v count will be 0. I'm just incrementing that value by 1 so that we can see the updated value. So we are trying to loop 3 times over here, and so this value will get incremented 3 times over here. So let me run and show you. 0, 1, 2, 3. That's all. So basically initially this value was 0, and since we are incrementing 3 times, or 3 times we are running this code snippet, that is the reason it incremented the value. So this is how you can use number of times. I know here I have hard coded, but you can variabilize this. Maybe I'll show that as well. Maybe v times, and then this should be integer 32, and then here you can assign that value. So v times, maybe this time I'll it as 5 times. I'll click OK, and then here instead of 3, I'll try to select this variable itself this time, v times. Okay, so I'll save it. So this time I'll disable this as well. So initially v count will be 0, and v times 5 times I need to I need to execute this code snippet. So 5 times this v count value will get incremented. So let me run and show you. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So same way it's I'm showing only for small code snippet. Maybe if you have one more task or one more logic, that complete logic can be invoked over here. So it can be complete process, it can be your child task, or it can be a simple logic, or it can be a small code snippet. So based on the condition, based on the requirement, you can use this number of times loop command. And in message box, if you see, I have given this close after x seconds. So I have hard coded 1. That means after 1 second this message box has to close. should get closed. That's the reason during runtime automatically it is getting closed.